Hi, this video is part of the OAuth consent screen verification process for Google Sheets sidebar add-on formula analyzer. My name is Oren and I am the developer of the add-on. In this video I will show the OAuth grant process the user will experience, display the user consent screen with formula analyzer identity. I will also explain and demonstrate the requested sensitive scopes and how and the way they are used by formula analyzer. So let me start with the consent process. After a user installs formula analyzer, you will see a formula analyzer menu item with two options. I just pick one, and since this is the first time the sidebar is launched, we need to go through the authorization. So continue. This is the identity of the requesting app. Google account formula.analyzer@gmail.com. App name is Formula Analyzer Sidebar. So pick Formula Analyzer account, continue, and here we see the scopes, the sensitive scopes, Formula Analyzer requests. The first is see, edit, create, basically read and write Google Sheets spreadsheets. Second is send email on behalf of the user. And the third one is display and run third-party web content. So allowing formula analyzer, and now it can be launched. Now I will I will explain the scopes formula analyzer needs for its functionality. So let me start by saying that the scope configured in the console are copied from the AppScript project overview. You can see here the 4 scopes at the bottom. 3 of them, this is the send mail, spreadsheet, and script container UI, are the sensitive ones I will explain in this video. So the first one, I will start with the last one, is script container UI. I'm actually not sure I really need it, unless jQuery or maybe SVG images are considered as third-party web content. So I'm not sure I really need this permission. For the other two, I'll go back to the sample worksheet, and let's start with I'll just say a few words about the way formula analyzer works. The aim is to find and clearly display dependent and precedent cells of other cells in the spreadsheets. According to the trace setting, the user has chose. To achieve that, Formula Analyzer scans the spreadsheet formulas to analyze references to other cells. I will demonstrate it in 3 ways. The first one is precedent. I'm on sheet number 3. The cell is A1. The active cell is A1. I'll choose. This is actually the way I have launched the sidebar, but I'll do it again. I explain. So the active cell is A1. I want to find precedent cell to this one. Since the cell includes or contains formula, the output will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cells and ranges this formula refers to. So precedent, actually what it does is just analyzing the active cell formula, if there is a formula in the cell, and breaks it apart and clearly display the cells and ranges used in the formula. So I'm on A1. I choose precedent, trace. I can see 2 results on sheet number 3. Only on sheet number 3, although we can see that there are some cells in sheet number 4. So if I'll choose to search in sheet number 4 as well, so I'll get everything. So now I can see 5 results. So in precedent mode, Formula Analyzer just reads the formula, the underlying formula of the active cell. Now we can I'll explain what happens in dependent mode. I want to find, assuming now the active cell is B1, I want to find all cells referring dependent on that cell, on B1. And I want to find the cells only in sheet number 3 and sheet number 4. I can, of course, choose some other sheets, but for the sake of this explanation, it's enough. So Formula Analyzer will scan all the formulas in sheet number 3 and sheet number 4 to find the formulas referring to cell B1. So I'm on B1. This is the active cell. I choose dependent, sheet 4 and 3, trace, and 2 cells, 1 cell is returned, A1 in sheet number 3. This means that there is no other formula on sheet number 3, in sheet number 3 and sheet number 4 using the value of B1. So between the lines we can see that Formula Analyzer also reads the worksheet lists and display it here. it is possible to search for usage of a certain name range. So we can see here that Formula Analyzer also reads the list of all the named ranges defined for this spreadsheet. Trace, we found one cell referring name range number 3, and you can see in the tooltip the formula, or navigate here to cell A1. So this is the read access needed for Formula Analyzer. Now I will explain why Formula Analyzer requests edit permission. In the case the user wants to save the results, the trace results, you can click here, Save to Sheet, and what will happen is that Formula Analyzer will check if Formula Analyzer results sheet exists. If it does not exist, it will create it and write the results to this sheet. Let's see, I click Save, and now we see a new worksheet underscore FA trace results and the results of the last trace. I can save again, and another record, I will call it, will be added. So this is for the spreadsheet scope requested. So now I will explain the send mail scope request. This is for the hopefully rare case there was an exception or some kind of error, unexpected error in the code, which is not handled properly by Formula Analyzer. So in this case, the Formula Analyzer asks the user to send a mail on his behalf with the exception details. So here's I'm gonna demonstrate a bug I already met but didn't fix yet, to demonstrate this flow. So here I'm gonna try find dependents for name range 3, and I will trace. We can see up to now everything is okay. We got only one cell, but if I try to write the result to the result sheet, there is an exception. So the user can approve, and what will happen is that a mail is sent. I'm gonna show the mail. Formula Analyzer error report. This is the Formula Analyzer inbox. Here's the error detail while saving. The exception, the call stack. We have the spreadsheet name, when it happened, the user, you can say it's sent from Formula Analyzer. This is because I was logged in as Formula Analyzer, but this is the user email, and it's sent to Formula Analyzer mail. So I'm gonna display again something here. So this is a trace I'm trying to save. There's an exception. Save failed. Kindly allow Formula Analyzer report this issue by sending mail. No private data is collected. Okay, it's gone, so I'm gonna do it again because there's timeout. The window is closing by itself. So this is it. This is the send mail. So I've covered in this video the scope, the requested scope explanation, and the user consent flow. And this is the end. Thank you very much.